space.
Yeah.
I like to move around. I like to fucking move around, you know what I mean? And, you know, I don't have, you know, too much space to set my fucking drink down. So I'll be like, hey guys, watch this. Check it out. I'm walking.
That's awesome.
I lift my little thing up, take my little drink, put it down. Put my thing down and just fucking kind of walk over to where it makes sense. Okay, I kind of got it made. All right, I got a few more weeks till I get out of the military. They're not gonna put some fucking idiot in my room. Okay, what is this? What the fuck is this?
I don't know. I muted her.
I know how to turn people's things on.
If you're talking about her though, because she was too toxic.
Out of curiosity, I just do it. What are you getting all fucking defensive for? I didn't fucking say anything to you. I just wanted what you were doing. I just wanted to know what you were doing. Did I say what you were doing was weird? No, I fucking didn't.
This is
now, I just had to turn your little skin on. Okay,
the definition of VrChat, bro.
Right
no, I didn't. Okay, did I say what you were doing was good? No, I didn't. But you know what? It kind of fucking is. I thought it was kind of fucking cool because I'm pretty new.
Wait, did she block you? Is she still there?
You shouldn't be getting all the.
No, she's still there. Yeah.
She blocked me
because you're really fucking short, but
she blocked me. She couldn't handle being muted, so she blocked me.
Was cool. Okay, you didn't need to get all defensive about me. Okay,
this is the best time I've ever had on VrChat.
Okay.
This is like
I didn't know what's fucking going on. I thought what you were doing was cool.
So
see, I turned your little thing on, and now there's a bunch of fucking invasive ass little hearts everywhere. I don't fucking know what to do about it, but you know what? It's okay. It's fucking okay. I thought what you were doing was pretty fucking cool. Since you wanted to go and be a little fucking unappreciative about it, I'm gonna turn your little thing off because I know how to do that. Give me a fucking second. How the fuck? Oh, it's over here. Fucking block. Fucking totally fucking block. No more fucking hearts. No more fucking entertainment. Fuck that bitch. I don't fucking care what the fuck she does. I thought it was
she'll block
cool
you,
at all fucking caring about it. Fuck her. Okay, fuck her. That was fucking stupid. Okay, that was dumb. Okay, I thought that was cool. I thought it was fucking cool until she came at me all sideways. I thought it was cool until she came at me all sideways. And, well, I don't know what the fuck she's saying anymore because it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm fucking drunk.
Me too.
I'm a lot nicer right now because I'm fucking drunk. If I was fucking sober right now, I would fucking say, who the fuck are any of you fucking people? Yada, yada, yada. Okay, that's fine. Fuck it anyway.
I don't know if
I'm gonna walk over to my fucking bed and get another drink because I'm still trying to, you know, sip tonight. But fucking listen, all right?
I'm gonna give you a smooch.
Just fucking listen.
Oh, I love this guy. Yeah.
Here's another thing I'd fucking like to bring up. Okay. Here's another thing I'd fucking like to bring up. So a couple days ago. And I heard about this like today. Okay, I heard about this fucking today from my dad. He was like, son, he texted me on fucking Facebook. He was like, son, how many jokes have you received about Ray Liotta passing away in his sleep in the Dominican Republic? And I was like, what the fuck? Now, I know who he is. Okay. I haven't seen too many movies with him in them, but like it still sucks. Okay, somebody fucking died. No, what the fuck do I hear from all my little friends? You know, all my little friends who are in the same platoon and shit. They're like, oh my god, you should do a Ray Liotta impression in his honor. Fuck you. Okay, he probably like when he spoke normally, he probably didn't even fucking sound like this. Okay, he's a fucking actor, and I'm not gonna look that up.
Yeah.
But it still sucks. Now, another thing I did tonight was watch at least half of Goodfellas in his honor. Now, I say only half because I got too fucking drunk to be able to, like, I don't know, joyfully finish the rest of it because it's a long-ass fucking movie.
Yeah, I understand.
But, like, But like, if anybody fucking around here thinks you want me or thinks I'm gonna fucking do an impression of like a 50s gangster for you, fuck you. All right, that's not how the fuck I fucking sound or fucking act. Believe it or not, I've picked up a lot of like what do you call fucking lingo of like fucking today's little youth. I just don't like it. I just don't fucking like it. It is funny to me. Oh my god, so much of it is funny to me. Like, you know, that fucking dab shit, like this fucking, like this shit. I thought that was so fucking funny because of the way I've seen people use it, right? They'll say something super offensive and then just do that shit and walk the fuck away. And I'm like, dude, they can't even fucking do anything to, like, they couldn't say anything to that. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking use that. And like, it is just so fucking, I fucking love doing it. I'll be like, you know what? You fucking know what? Nothing fucking that you say fucking matters because you belong in the fucking kitchen. And then I'll just do the little thing and then just fucking walk away. And they'll be like, what? Why the fuck? I mean, 8 times out of 10, they'll be like, oh my god, you can't fucking say that because you're a man. I don't give a fuck. All right, let me, I need to set this thing somewhere else because like, right here is the corner of my bed. My fucking headboard is like so perfect for setting drinks, but like, let me walk to it. Watch this. This is me walking in real life.
This guy is so drunk. Yeah?
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. I think, yeah, I just figured out, what the fuck is that? I just figured out how to kind of, not like set it, but like fix it. That when I have to walk so far. But anyway.
Takes time, yeah. Shit takes time.
Like,
Mr.
okay.
J, before you start talking I want to say, you're cool as fuck, dude.
Yes, he
I'm
is.
Cool as fuck.
I'm gonna go in another lobby.
Fucking, I fucking appreciate that. I fucking appreciate that. That's cool. You're fucking cool as fuck. Don't even fucking talk to me like that. You're fucking cool as fuck. All right.
Yeah, I enjoyed listening to you. I'm gonna go join another lobby now.
Yeah, do what you gotta do. I don't fucking care. That's cool, man. Fucking have a good one thing on here. What the fuck? Like, what kind of experience am I supposed to fucking have on here? Because, like, okay, look, I wanted to get into fucking video games. What is this? Oh, yeah, that's right.
Jay,
I gotta press
you'd
this.
Be a great comedian. Yeah. No, for real, you would be.
Okay, I'm just gonna press check on this. But anyway.
Jay.
Yeah.
Jay, you'd be a great comedian.
I'd be a great comedian.
You would.
I second that.
Your personality and the way you talk and walk.
You make history come alive.
I've heard that like a few times. I've heard that a few times, and I have always appreciated it. I have always appreciated it. But in all honesty, I kind of disagree. And you know, so get this reason. You guys know who fucking Bill Burr or Bert Kreischer and what's this fucking guy's name? Like Joe Rogan, okay?
Yeah.
I don't think I can be as fucking funny as those guys, you know?
You don't
because I mean,
you can be your own guy.
I mean, yeah, no, you're right, but hear me out. So like I have let's see, why have I been funny so far? It's the way I talk, and then like a few stories I have, those fucking guys just come up with shit, and like I've kind of watched a lot of guys on like smaller platform, or not small platforms, like I know Facebook has been picking up, and Instagram and all this shit, and I just did it because I like to connect with the world and all that good shit. And I've watched a lot of comedians on there, and like they are funny as hell, okay? And there's a lot of them that I've wanted to fucking visit. Now, I do realize that I have like at least a lot of potential, okay? Mm-hmm. But how did they say this? I don't come with that. That made a lot of sense to me. I don't fucking come with that. I do not come with the package of having that kind of like comedic net. Which
Jay,
no, I know
what
the fuck is this? I know what you're saying. It's still there. What the fuck?
Like a something that happened, and you'd still be able to make people laugh. Like just tell an old funny story. And
Okay, well,
that'll
see-
get you far.
Well, see,
don't need to make
I
up
see where
stuff.
you're coming from too.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna be the fucking. Oh, I heard the same thing in school. What? Hang on. Let me take another sip of this. I can't figure this out. Like, my bed's fucking right here, and I don't want to set this shit on my bed. I'm drinking like tequila and shit. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. Ugh. Drink a little too strong. I gotta set this shit over here. But anyway, I have heard what you're saying. I know I'm not trying to be like those little fucking, oh, I've heard it all before fucking type of things. But like, I have. And trust me, I have tried to take all kinds of word for it. But I just don't have that kind of talent. And like, yeah, I know like a lot of people like this accent. I've heard a lot of other people with this kind of accent. And yeah, like, it is pretty entertaining. Like, I don't know if anyone with I guess this accent has told you this, but like, when we hear other people talk like this, it is funny to us too, because then we have to sit there and realize, do we really fucking talk like that? Like if you think this is, I don't know, solid or bad, there is this fucking woman I used to live next to, okay, and like, it was a similar case with her before, because when I moved from New York to fucking Mississippi, it was at a very early age, but my grandmother lived in New York for her whole life, because so like the only person I really spent time around was her. And we had this fucking neighbor who did the same thing, not in the same way. I don't know why the fuck she moved to where she moved, but we would visit her. You know, because my grandma went to church one day or some fucking bullshit like that and was like, oh my God, I fucking found a woman that speaks like me, and now I have to spend all my fucking days with her. And I was just like, what? Who gives a shit? Because I tried to come up with a good impression of people in the town I used to live in, but everybody fucking sounds like this, and I was just like, I thought that was pretty fucking interesting. That's the best that I got. I can't fucking say anything else like that. But like, I was like, Grandma, who cares? Like, you lived around people like that your whole life. I don't fucking care about people like that. Whatever. Her name was Brittany. Okay. And the funniest thing that she would say that made me laugh was, or like fucking sewer. I can't even fucking imitate the way that she would say it, because she would, why the fuck would you go into the sewer or some fucking shit like that, or like the way that she would say water.
Yeah.
She would say water. She would say water like water. Fucking water. Like, who the fuck says water like that? No, like, fucking nobody. And you live in the fucking southern United States where people say water like water. You know what I fucking mean? It is the funniest shit.
You ever see
It
that
is
show?
the funniest shit.
Yeah.
What? Okay, hold on. Chowder. I tried to watch cartoons just because it was something to do. But Chowder.
You ever see that show?
What's that?
Chowder.
It's
like this.
Chowder.
Yeah, it
he was
was.
talking about someone saying water, but they said it weird. It reminds me of the Schnitzel from Chowder.
Know how to turn your thing on. Let me do that right quick.
Rada.
I
Yeah.
learned.
No, this is just
I
my
learned.
avatar.
So you might have heard me say right quick. I don't know if fucking people can catch on to like how that
Jay.
fucking sounds, but right quick is a southern phrase, and I learned that from a lot of friends in like middle school. Right quick. I don't fucking know why it makes so much sense, but it fucking
let me
does,
get
and
you
I
that right
love
quick.
it.
Jay.
Yeah.
Jay.
Fucking exactly.
Jay.
I fucking love that phrase.
Jay. You know what?
You're a fucking
So-
Nazi.
I want you to I want you to go watch.
That's
I want you to go watch.
What'd you say?
Dein deutsches Markt.
I want you to go
God.
watch Hasbin Hotel
Get the fuck away from me, right fucking
and
now.
see how.
Okay.
bin geil auf
Get the
Flammenwürfel.
fuck
Ich bin geil
away
auf
from
Flammenwürfel.
me. I can't hear my friend Master. Whatever. What do you want me to fucking call it? Grandmaster.
You can call me Grand.
Someone Grandmaster.
Grand.
Okay, I'm gonna call you Cypher, the little guy with the little box on his fucking head, something like that.
That works.
You're literally just a fucking Nazi. I don't want to just call you Death. Nobody fucking rates the name Death unless I don't know they're cool or something. You're a what the fuck? Okay, I'm sorry. You were fucking saying.
Oh, okay. I want you to go see a show called Has Been Hotel by Vizzy Pop. That's the creator.
In German.
And whenever you get close to the end, there's this character named Husk, and you remind me a lot of him. He
has been
hotel. Has been hotel.
Okay, let me
just get to the end around the end, and there's this character named Husk, and he's a card player. He plays cards, and he's like around the New York time era.
I've had to fucking learn this lesson when I moved from fucking the northern part of the United States to the southern part. When you say has been, are you saying the words has and been, or is there some fucking like weird shit?
It's just has been, like you said.
So exactly the way it sounds, like fucking H-A-Z and then
H-A-Z-B-I-N.
bin, like the shit you put your garbage in. Okay.
H-A-Z-B-I-N.
I have like the weirdest fucking lingo because I moved from New York to Mississippi when I was like fucking 6 years old, but I spent more time at home than at school because I fucking hated school. So I learned how to talk. I learned how to talk from my grandmother, who was from fucking New York and like grew up there. So like the way that I sound is the way that she sounded. And then like my fucking grandpa is someone I like the story with that fucking guy, who is still alive, by the way, and it is just fucking bizarre how he's alive. This fucking guy, his name is Billy. We're just gonna call him Billy, alright? His last name is... Okay? Fucking, it sounds like I don't even fucking know what that sounds like, but... I've never met anyone with that last name. He lived in fucking Italy when he was in his fucking teens, or maybe his early 20s. And he was like, I want to get away from Italy. So he moved to the United States in the fucking 60s. Want to know what this motherfucker did? He joined the goddamn U.S. Army because he said, oh, so the United States of America accepted my Italian ass into their country. Well, I should do something about it. And that's a very, like, noble cause. And I've always respected him for it, and I love him forever for it, because that is, like, I don't fucking see, I'm a fucking pussy. I will not even lie. I will not do some shit like that. Go to a fucking whole war with another country, like a fucking 1,000 motherfuckers. No. He did that, and in 1973, they had my dad, and then so on and so forth, but that's, like, my dad's side, right? But, like... I always lived with them because my parents never had a good financial stability and this and that and whatnot. Shit that I've never cared to know about because I kind of just saw my parents as a couple of assholes. It's not their fault. But anyway, most of my life I spent with my grandparents. My fucking grandpa, he had to learn to speak. Well, he didn't learn to speak English through my grandmother, right? But he did learn to speak English before he got into the army. And that's how he got with my grandmother and whatnot. But this motherfucker tells me when I'm like 7 years old, oh, by the way, fucking... He called me Jose, okay? He called me fucking Jose. I'm not gonna tell you what my fucking name is, but that's nowhere fucking near what my goddamn name is. Jay is another, like, alias, okay? But... This dude sits me down right before I move from the Gulf Coast to the desert. He said, "Oh, you know, fucking one day, I just want to call you Jose because like it made sense." You want to know why it made sense to him? You want to know what ethnicity my fucking mom is? You will never believe this. And trust me, I've heard so many rumors and stories. My fucking mother is Filipino.
Uh-huh.
Now, I want you to fucking imagine, at least I've had a lot of, like, funny moments asking people this.
Yeah.
Imagine someone who's Filipino speaking the way that I fucking speak. It's not fucking real. And I didn't know that for such a long time. I didn't fucking know that. And I had to realize it when Hurricane Katrina, like, fucking came through the Gulf Coast, right? And, like, you know, did the thing that hurricanes do.
Yeah.
In fucking 2005 or 2006, who was the president? His name was George Bush. He came through all the towns and all the cities along the southern coast, the Gulf Coast, along all kinds of different cities. You know, and I don't know, did what a president would do. I don't know fucking why a president would do that. I'd stay the fuck away from that. That's dangerous. But he visited every town or city or major city or something like that along the Gulf Coast, and I don't know, was a president, acted the way the president maybe thought he would act. Right? I got to meet him when I was in kindergarten. Do I physically remember it? No. Are there pictures of my little ass with President George Bush, what, junior, second, third? What? It wasn't fucking senior. I'm going to say that. But there's pictures of that somewhere. And if we want to prove that, I will take the time later. I lived in Mississippi until I was about 12 years old or 13. My grandparents' health was kind of coming down a little bit. And I lived with them most of my life. Like, but yeah, my parents were around, but they were like, I'm going to just say, running errands, right? And all that shit that they were doing went towards the, you know, what they're doing right now. I'm gonna get my fucking drink. Give me a second.
He loves the word fucking.
It's a good fucking word. It's a good fucking word, all right? You can put it fucking anywhere and it makes fucking sense. But fucking anyway, I'm like 13 years old, and we're like, I don't fucking realize that we're about to leave the Gulf Coast, right? And we just fucking go. We just go. And it is the funniest shit. Cause I had a little iPhone and all that good shit, and I'm learning how to like be a fucking, I don't know, a kid in today's world, except then I just suddenly wasn't. Well, you want to know what kind of fucking music that I was listening to for about a month? Fucking Metallica. Now, I know what kind of music Metallica makes, and I couldn't stand it for most of the time, but I did try because I was like, you know what? I don't have a motherfucking choice.
Shit.
What the
fuck was that?
Who the hell was that? You know, I really hope you don't think I get fucking scared easily, because I've seen a lot worse shit than some long-haired bitch my whole life, alright? If you want to fucking know, I'm in the fucking Marine Corps, and I've been places that you don't think you ever would have been. Okay, I've seen a lot worse shit than that. I'm not going to get into that because I'm fucking drunk and I fucking shouldn't. But anyway. But fucking anyway. All right, whoever the fuck that is over there. Hang on, did I turn that thing on? I fucking did. Whoever's wearing my fucking branch of the military's shit should take that shit the fuck off. I'm not gonna say anything more to that. I don't know if you guys can see what I see, but he's wearing the patterns that I fucking had to wear when shit was going down. And I don't fucking appreciate that, because I fucking guarantee he didn't do that. And if he did, we'll figure that out later. But anyway, I'm fucking like 13 years old. I'm like 13 years old, right? The only fucking music I fucking knew of, sadly, was Metallica and Slayer. Which, the only reason I know the way that sounds now is because I had to fix that later. But, fuck, let me lift this thing. You know, I like tequila, but I made this thing a little strong. I didn't start going to fucking school in 2013 till about a month that I was there. And it was just so funny because when I went to school in Mississippi, okay, as you might have remembered, my fucking mother is Filipino. My dad is fucking white, okay? What do you think? What fucking color do you think fucking brown is a motherfucker, okay? Which, and you get this fucking accent. You get this fucking accent out of someone who doesn't look like fucking anything he sounds like. It's probably gonna sound weird, which I understand now, right? So, in fucking like middle school and elementary school, everybody was like, oh my god, fucking say something, you should speak. And I was just like, fuck you, you're just gonna fucking say this and that. I didn't cuss. If I want to clear this record, I didn't fucking cuss until I was like a sophomore in high school, but this is just the way that I fucking felt, okay?
Makes sense.
Also, I fucking vape because it's way easier than going outside and smoke a goddamn cigarette. I like that. I've picked up on these trends, which is hilarious because when people hear the way that I sound, they're like, oh my god, you're very fucking old school, aren't you? Fuck no, I'm not. I'm literally in a fucking VR headset. Anyway, I'm in fucking middle school. I start going to school in middle school. I'm in the 7th grade. And I had to go to this school where they made you wear like a certain uniform or like a type of clothing. So they were like, oh, you're only going to wear the colors white, fucking khaki, blue. And we were like, are you fucking kidding me? Why? Who the fuck cares? Fine. And we didn't have a fucking choice because my parents needed me and my brother to go to fucking school, so we did, and it was fine until they were like, oh, by the way, you could fucking have these little bracelets like once a week that let you wear whatever the fuck you want. And we're like, what the fuck is the point of that? Whatever.
True.
No, my parents did not make me wear a fucking suit and tie to school. That's probably funny as fuck. But I've heard other people actually guess that. Fuck no, that's like retarded. So, by the time I got to high school, I did go to 2 different middle schools for that. Both of them were like that, like you had to wear certain colors and whatever. So.
Yeah, that sucks.
And for the record, I did like a lot of bands and shit. Like, they call it Screamo, right? Yep. Screamo is what it's called. I did like bands like that. I just liked a lot of weird fucking shit. I thought it was so cool because I didn't know about that until I moved to the desert. You know what I mean? I thought it was so fucking cool. So I had t-shirts about like this one called Hollywood Undead, and then the Eagles, and then Bring Me the Horizon, and then Slipknot, and of course Metallica, because that was one that I didn't have a goddamn choice with when I was moving to Arizona, and then just many more. And then I got sick and tired of wearing fucking pants because it was so fucking hot. It's in the damn desert. You live in Arizona, so you know. And I was like, Mom, Dad, stop making me fucking wear pants. Again, I didn't start cussing, or at least confidently, until kind of later. But I was like, I don't want to wear pants anymore, you know? So
yeah,
when I started going to high school, in Tucson, I didn't talk very much. And I kind of did give in a little bit to all the little cultures that came with like liking those bands. And I was like, you know what? I should grow my fucking hair out. Except my little way of getting past that was just fucking not talking to anybody. So I just kind of walked around with my hair down to my fucking shoulders, which did not look good. And then by the time I kind of just grew out of that, I was like, you know what? I want to do something fucking crazy to my fucking hair. So I was like, Mom, Dad, we should dye my fucking hair like fucking red or something. We went to this little shop that I used to get my my little t-shirts from. Let me get my drink. Went to this little shop called Hot Topic. This isn't how I learned about Hot Topic, but like I remember seeing it and being like, I kind of want to go in there. But then I would look inside as I walked past it and be like, you know. But a couple friends of mine at the school I went to were like, oh, you should get your hair dye from Hot Topic because you can do it yourself at home and all this nonsense. Let me sip. You can do it yourself at home, all this nonsense. So I figured, you know what? If I don't have to pay extra, or if my parents don't have to pay extra to get my damn hair done extra, and they can do it a simple color like red, let's do it. You know what these motherfuckers do? They fucking bleach my hair because my hair is naturally black and like very black. So they had to bleach it for like 4.5 hours. My fucking mom just says, you know what? I'm too tired to bleach your damn hair another color. Let's just leave it blonde. Now, when I say blonde, I mean it wasn't naturally blonde. It was like, okay, your hair was fucking black and your hair had a shit fuck ton of fucking chemicals added to it to make it look a different color, like your fucking eyes, Grandmaster, if you even know what those look like. They were just it was just yellow. It was just fucking yellow, like you're fucking pissed when you dehydrate. It was just disgusting. And my mom, she worked in the mornings because she was a nurse. She went to school for 10 years to be like a fucking nurse or something. And she worked in the mornings until like maybe midday. And I was just forced to fucking go to school like that because I wasn't just going to say, you know what, Mom, I'm not going to fucking go to school like that. Get this fucking microphone out of my fucking face. That was cool, though. But anyway, I was just like, you know what? Fuck that. Except that was a fucking mistake. I should have ditched school that day because that whole fucking day, my fucking hair was either highlighted or it just looked like a bale of fucking hay, like the fucking horses eating shit. It just didn't look right, and I just had to go to school like that. I looked so out of place, it's not even funny. First, my hair was fucking long because I thought it was cool, and then two, my hair was just it wasn't even a fucking color that humans fucking grow. But I was like so determined. I was like, you know what? I still want this shit to be like a weird fucking color. I think that would be fucking cool. And I'm sitting there wearing jean jackets, wearing band tees, and taking my dad's advice. Let me sip. And just fucking listening to all this bullshit. And then I take my parents' advice the next fucking night after that day, and I'm telling them how fucking school was, because I was like, Mom, Dad, why did you let me go to school like that? It was no, it was not during my sophomore year, never mind. But during that year, there was just one day of school looking like that, and then for a few more months, you know, and I fucking still have pictures of this that I fucking look back on and just wish that I was never born because of. But you know, we eventually did dye the rest of my fucking shoulder long hair like neon red, which is not what we were fucking going for. Okay, I don't fucking know what we were going for. My dad used to tell me, like, oh my god, we used to have this friend named fucking Skylar who had this like dark red hair. We wanted your hair to be like that. And I was like, well, why the fuck did you make it neon fucking red? Like it was like I was a fucking tampon from a bitch who just had a period. Like it's fucking disgusting. You know? And you know, I just went to school like that, like confidently. I can't fucking believe how good I used to think I looked, because I was like, you know what? It's fucking new. I'm not wearing any weird shit. I'm just fucking walking around, right? With this fucking hair that just, like, I just looked like a fucking cartoon. Not in the same sense that, like, you look like a cartoon, or like you look like a cartoon, or you look like a cartoon. Like, I'm saying, like, it just did not look right. It just fucking did not look right. And I went to school like that. Like I have pictures in my phone from the fucking Google and shit, Google Internet, like Google Drive, whatever shit that I had in high school was like, hey, remember this 4 years ago? No, I fucking don't, and I wish you never reminded me. I get that every fucking day. It's hilarious. So after I went through that phase, let me get this. I live in a fucking barracks room, by the way. For anyone that wasn't around when I mentioned it, I'm in the fucking military. Okay, my fucking,
Right
like,
now?
the end corner of... Yes, I'm in the military for another 4 weeks. I'm getting the fuck out because it's fucking stupid. But anyway,
Dude.
the corner of my bed is literally right here. And, like, the headboard is right here. This is where I'm setting my drink when I drink. Just for the record, that way someone's not wondering why the fuck I keep walking around. Give me a second.
Nah, you're good. You're good.
So anyway, all this fucking time, I'm still fucking living with people that fucking sound like this. You know what I mean? You would think that, oh my god, I can do a little bit of imitation from it, but only because I've been in the military for 4 years, okay? There's way more people that I could do a fucking imitation of because they annoy the fuck out of me. But anyway, as for people who lived in Tucson, usually they fucking sound like this, and it's very hard to fucking keep going. But a lot of fucking people that I served to sound like that too. And at first they used to annoy the fuck out of me for that. But anyway,
Yeah.
my sophomore year, at least for like a little bit of it, I had fucking hair like I was a fucking bloody tampon. And then I said, you know what? Cut this fucking hair off. And then my parents were like, why? And I said, you know what, Mom? I want a fade. I didn't even know what a fucking fade was. I didn't know what that was. So I was like, Mom, just make my head not look like this. My dad was the one who knew how to give haircuts. I don't fucking know why that was. But he was like, okay, what if I fucking start a fade right here? And then he pointed it out on my head and the whole thing, and I was like, I honestly didn't know what he was talking about. But I said, you know what? I don't care what it is, just do it. And it looked kind of good, kind of bad. And then that was like my sophomore year. You guys didn't fucking hear that, but
Hey,
I don't know if you know what I'm even talking about. I farted really loud. You guys didn't hear that, but anyway. My sophomore year, I had already, like, I wouldn't say by the beginning of it. I say by, like, the second month of it when it was still pretty fresh. I was just like, yeah, I'm fucking getting rid of it and just having, like, super short hair, right? Also, I know who your avatar is, but I only know, like, one song that I've seen this whole thing, but don't say anything. A friend of mine showed me something, and I only recognize, like, this much. But anyway... when I started keeping like not like the short hair look, but I was like, I can't let my fucking hair get down to here, right here. Fucking, I slowed down on this. Hang on, I'm gonna put this over here. I can't keep walking to my fucking bed for this because I might spill it. But, you know, for the record, when it comes to from my junior to the end of my senior year, I did not start dressing up in fucking like full body tuxedos or that fucking shit that they wear in Goodfellas or fucking The Godfather or any of that shit. That is the dumbest shit that I ever had to deal with in high school. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna skip high school because high school, it's basically the same as, you know, before I got to high school or like when I just got to high school. I basically dealt with that whole thing my entire life, from teachers, from whatever. I even went to different high schools. I guess for about 6 months, I didn't have to deal with it because going from high school to high school, they started to not count credits that me and my brother made. Right, and we had to do credit recovery, which was annoying as fuck, right? Because I had to do a bunch of fucking computer work and learn how to use a goddamn computer. So did he, except he was super smart about it because he got introduced to it, whereas I kind of didn't. I just suddenly had to do it. He's a smart motherfucker, by the way. But I was just like, I am not fucking doing this, except I eventually did suck it up, do a bunch of online work, so I could get a damn diploma. Because something that I fucking wanted to do, regardless. Let me get over here. Something that I wanted to fucking do, regardless of what everybody else is doing.
Hey,
Was
Jay,
What's up?
I heard that in the military they make you mop rain.
Mop rain? No,
As
the
a
fucking
punishment.
army. The fucking army will make you do that. But let me get to that, because I was gonna get to all the stupid ass little jokes, because that is funny. Now, I went to like 3 or 4 different fucking high schools. I don't fucking know why, but it was the most stressful shit of my life and my brother's life. My brother didn't even fucking get a high school diploma because by the time they moved to Colorado, it was like the 4th high school he was going to, and he decided to drop out like a fucking retard because I totally believe he could have made it. But anyway,
Stay in
by the
school,
time
kids.
it came for me, no, really, stay in fucking school. By the time it came for me to make up my last credit or credit and a half, I did it right, and then it just suddenly didn't fucking count. And I remember bringing it up to the teacher, to the principal, to the little counselor, all that dumb shit. And I was like, hey, teacher, this fucking doesn't make any fucking sense. What the fuck is that? And I was about as pissed to the point where I was able to talk like that. And it didn't fucking work because it was not professional or whatever the fuck that means.
Professional, relating to or belonging to a profession.
Who the fuck
Bro,
cares
there's
about
no
professional when you're
professional
fucking me over? Right.
Anyways,
So I had to make it up again. And this time, I didn't even fucking make friends with anybody other than like who I was already friends with before and whatever. That was fine. So it came to the time of graduation. Oh, fuck, dude. I gotta look at my room. It's over here.
Dude, you are going upside
Fucking
down and
A.
everything.
It's amazing, isn't it?
So,
Oh, it's kind of cool. I like your.
when it
backup
came time for me to graduate, fucking. Let me go fucking take a piss right quick, because I haven't done that in a minute. Now I'll be right back.
You do you.
Yeah. It's been drinking too much
Grandmaster, take
tequila.
these. I don't need you.
Look at this.
And you're 16. You're. I
Yes.
don't need you. I like your fucking back. though.
Just fucking Dude, this is going on YouTube. I am still recording. I've been recording this whole fucking time.
Oh
You gotta check out my YouTube eventually. Check out my YouTube.
No, I
eventually.
will, dude.
Oh
it will
my
be awesome.
God.
Are you gonna edit this one?
I'm gonna edit it, yeah. Remember when he said he
Okay.
farted? I'm gonna put that in there.
And then that was like my sophomore year. You guys didn't fucking hear that.
It's fantastic. Don't tell him though.
Okay. We can't tell him it's
Actually,
going
I
on
don't give a
YouTube.
shit. Actually, I don't give a shit if you tell him. It's hilarious.
There's so many
We're
people.
gonna make him a comedian.
not
We're gonna
funny.
make him a
Good
comedian.
thing we have them on mute. And we can't see their avatars. There's just so many.
This
so
is Jay.
so
He's
very
our
many.
comedian. He's a comedian.
Okay, if you guys can fucking hear me, give me a fucking
Yes,
sec.
yes, sir.
Goddamn.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, let me back away from.
Sorry.
What the hell?
Sorry. Just had to get
Uh
that
oh,
out
did
of
his
the way.
tracking go out?
Oh no.
I have that avatar. No, no. And wood. The monkey, I have that avatar.
lot of stuff happens when you take that headset off.
I'm done. It was a joke.
Hey, monkey. We're here with Black Cat. What do you want to reserve?
Thing happened. Give me a second. I just
You're
figured
good,
this
man.
out. Yeah. What the fuck was the last thing I said?
Something about the military, man.
Yeah, this is so crazy. Also,
Okay.
Who wants this
So-
object?
Ow.
So I was about
Yeah.
I was about to join the military. I was probably like a year or two out. When I was a sophomore, that's when I got rid of my long hair. And then at that same year, I went to school in Arizona. I already lived in Tucson, right? And my fucking parents were like, "Oh, we heard about this thing about JROTC, whatever the fuck, right?" And they were like, "Oh, that'll teach you some fucking experience." What I mean, I used to think the same thing, right? Because I was like, "Oh shit, that sounds kind of serious," until I started going my sophomore year to JROTC, which is just fucking ROTC, which is Reserve Officer Training Corps for high schoolers. You just teach high schoolers like a very small glimpse of what it's like to be in the military, and it's like the dumbest shit ever. And I'm sitting there like, holy shit! And then about a month into that, I was like, oh, they want you in their fucking, what do they call it? The rifle shooting team, where like they teach you how to shoot their little
Trap
air
shooting.
rifles.
Trap shooting.
By the way, they
Calibers.
teach you how to shoot their
I do
rifles
those.
that's powered by fucking air. 22 caliber,
Airsoft.
and then
Airsoft.
sure,
Oh, no.
airsoft. Well, I did work at an airsoft place by my senior year, but this shit that they taught you at the high school I went to was .22 caliber, whatever the fuck that is. I know it's not airsoft, because if that was airsoft, like, people would fucking get killed. But whatever the fuck that was, I did that for about a year. Hang on, what is this? Someone sent me anime lover 123. Who the fuck? That's not anyone here, right? That might be one of my
Popular
friends I
person
made with
now.
my other. Whatever. So I didn't want to do that, right? For like the next school year, I did. So I did compete in some fucking like state tournaments or some region tournaments and whatever, and I did whatever I did, right? I did take it seriously. And as far as like state goes, right, this literally does not fucking matter, but it kind of does matter to me. When it comes to Arizona, for the year 2017, I was a third best prone shooter in the civilian marksman program. That's it. That's all I fucking cared about, because I was like, you know what, I'll take that. By the end of my sophomore year, no, it was like the summer between sophomore and junior year in high school in Arizona, right? I went to Catalina Magnet High. I went Flowing Wells and Amphi High School to Palo Verde Magnet High School. That's where I started going to school when I was a junior, right? It was like a month or so into my junior year, and then we moved, and we lived like a 10-minute walk away, and I was like, I don't fucking want to go to this school. But when we took the tour of the high school, the only thing that I was worried about for some fucking reason was, oh, what's your guys' weight room like? Your guys' weightlifting room. Oh, right? So the guy who was giving the tour was like, it's over here. And I opened the door like a bat out of hell. And The first time I ever saw my best friend from high school was when he was in like the 40. He had a 45 on him, and he was getting his last rep in. He was making his fucking face and all this drama nonsense. And he put that shit down and looked at me like I was some fucking retard, which he had every right to. Now, he had this hat, right? He had this fucking hat. The hat had it had the I'm not gonna say the camo, but it had the design of the Marine Corps fucking woodland camo fucking uniform on it, and I was just like, "Oh, what look like that's fucking crazy," and whatever. It was allowed, right? That was on a Friday. That following Monday is when I went to school at that fucking school for the first time. I'm a junior. I didn't meet him until I was in it was like Algebra 2 in the middle of the day, and we had a substitute teacher. He was in that class, I was in that class, and I remember I was sitting at a desk with a fucking piece of paper full of shit I didn't know about. And I was staring at this dude's hat, because this dude's hat was the same pattern of uniform that we now fucking wear. I didn't know that, but I was like, that's a Marine pattern uniform. At the same time, he's staring at my fucking backpack. My backpack was all black, and I had a fucking patch on it. It was just the EGA, the Eagle, Globe, and Anchor of the Marine Corps, and it just said USMC on it, and he was staring at it. He's staring at my bag. I'm staring at his fucking hat, and then we just fucking kind of lock eyes in the middle because we realize we're kind of staring at each other. And then I'm the first person to say something because I was new to the school, and I was like, oh, fuck, I gotta make a fucking impression. So I said, Marines. And then he fucking grins, side grins, looks at my bag, looks at me and goes, yeah, Marines. And then he fucking ditched the class. He ditched the goddamn class. And I was like, what the fuck? What? You know? So we did go the rest of that class and half of my next one as friends, because there's a bunch of other shit that did happen. Right, and it includes my brother and all this fucking shit, because we did get to know each other during our senior year, right? During our high school, no, that was during our junior year. During my high school, the first half of my high school senior years is one of the times that we moved to a different part of Tucson, a different part of town, right? We didn't go to the same high school. But the time that we did go to the same high school, okay, we both enlisted. What the fuck is going on here? We both enlisted in the Marine Corps together, or not together, but at the same time, okay? So our contracts are pretty close. We both enlisted into the Marine Corps at similar times, and then I suddenly had to go to a different school. It didn't change anything about the military's contracts. I graduated high school a couple weeks after he did, just because of how the school district worked, and then we just got lucky from there on. He went to boot camp a couple weeks before I did. I went to boot camp a couple weeks after, and then there was this funny thing called recruit assistant or recruit allotment, one of those fucking things. I didn't take it, but my best friend did. He didn't have a choice, because on the east coast of the United States there was some hurricane in 2018 that prevented a lot of guys, a lot of Marines who graduated boot camp on that side of the country from going to that side of the country. So they came to California and all that shit. I didn't fucking know that, and I didn't fucking care, because the timing for me was I had 10 days to enjoy my life before I started going to the School of Infantry, which was my next step. And when it was time for me to do that, my buddy was like, hey, when is your flight? And I said, oh, fucking, it's this time at this date and whatever. And he said, you know what? Me fucking too. And then from there on, we got fucking lucky. I was hanging out with him earlier tonight, but he had his girlfriend over and they're fucking fighting right now, and I don't really give a fuck about that shit. So I'm in my fucking room right now, drunk as hell. Fucking, hang on. My fucking dress is literally right here. Let me sip. I can't sip with this fucking bulky ass thing on, but it's not gonna like lock me out. Give me a second.
I'm so tired.
It's still kind of nasty. My friend who is like from Arizona taught me this, I don't know, cocktail. He was like, "Oh, buy this margarita mix. Pour a little bit of this and then a fuckload of tequila and that." You know, I've been doing it because maybe it's an acquired taste, but it's like, God damn. Okay. Who? I know how to check the friends list, but I got so fucking caught up in storytelling. What the fuck? Okay. Social. I have very little memory about how to fucking do this.
The friends thing.
Never mind. No one that I've got. No one that I've got is really on here. Whatever. I'm Terry, right? A friend of mine who's in the military about a year, like a whole year before I got in. He got out last year, right? And he had one of these fucking things, and I used to play it like once a week, and I thought it was cool. And then one of my juniors had one of these, and he said, "You know what, Corporal? I don't fucking want this thing anymore. You should buy it." And I said, "You know what? I'm gonna fucking buy it." And then I did, remembering that my dear friend from like a year and a half ago before he got out had this thing, and I said, "You know what? Do you fucking have this?" And he ain't online right now, so I'm not gonna say I'm a little lonely, but it's weird because I usually don't go on this thing without him.
Well, here you are.
Fucking A.
Oh my God, dude, you're terrifying when you do that. Where'd he go? Did he just leave? Dude, I'm so tired. It's 4:52 a.m. and all I'm seeing is this fucking woman's face.
Bro. It's amazing. He's amazing.
She keeps poking my mouth or something. She was.
Is he still in here? Because I gotta get going too soon.
Please. Please, I'm so tired, man.
I know, but I don't want to leave him. He's so awesome.
I know. He's like, if I was going to have him for voice acting, he'd be awesome. Top notch.
Oh, he joined someone else. He joined someone else. I think you and I can go now. He joined someone else. I think that's our ticket out of here. Don't forget, check my YouTube if you want to see it. I gotta.
Yo, dude, I'll be watching it. All
It
right,
will
see
take
you
time
later.
to edit because
Angel.
it's over an hour long.
I know.
So.
It's gonna take too long to edit, dude.
Guys, if you want to
There's an
see
angel
yourselves
dust right
on
there.
YouTube, check my YouTube out. Description, bio description. Hey, honeybees, you want to do the outro? Do the outro. Hold on. Let me turn your avatar on and then do the outro for me. Wait. What the fuck? Okay, do the outro.
How would I do an outro?
Hey, be sure to it's me, Honeybee. Be sure to subscribe. Check out my OnlyFans, stuff like that.
Oh.
Go ahead.
I say that. But I'll do a little dance.
I mean, you
What
could.
kind of outro is that? Okay, that was Honeybee. You want to do the outro? Do the outro.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Thank you for watching. Okay. Ready?
Go ahead.
Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe to JC Cyber. And hope
check
you
out
enjoyed it.
Honeybee's OnlyFans.
Bruh.
Legend has it that if you share the video, she'll subscribe to your OnlyFans.
Hello?
Who doesn't want that? Subscribe to their OnlyFans.
Trading,
Am I right?
trading OnlyFans.
Yeah. Question: why are
Gotta
you
catch
that
That's funny, we
avatar?
added.
Where are you